Okay, so I'm about to make my Instagram profile public for the 1000th time. And I'm only making kind of like an announcement about it because it's kind of weird, because I found myself on this journey yet again of posting content and just putting myself out there. But the main reason why I stopped was because I kept getting triggered. I kept getting triggered by parts of my past. I didn't want my ex-husband to see the life that I created. I didn't want him to see our daughter growing so beautifully. I didn't want him to see, because it was like, I'm skipping parts. So some people know there's a case open right now. And I can't really go into detail about it because, one, Taylor doesn't really want me to. She said she's embarrassed about it. And two, because it's still open. And I don't want to jeopardize that. Like, honestly, I post way more on my TikTok than I do on Instagram, but because everything that's going on with TikTok, I'm like, dang, girl, you got to bite the bullet and switch over to Instagram or other platforms, whatever. I also didn't want my family to see anything that was going on with me, because this situation, like, I mean, it's so much. Like, I literally have been doing so many things on my own for the longest. And don't get me wrong, I've always had help along the way, but I've never had like true support. And so sometimes, I get really down on myself about where I am, but it's just like, girl, you're doing this by yourself. And I'm not about to sit up here either and be like, oh, I don't care what people think, because I do. That's one of the reasons why I stopped posting, because there was this picture painted of me being like this bitter baby mama and this crazy person that forced this guy to do all these things. And it's just like, no, like, that's not me. And for the longest, I thought, well, if I don't say anything and if I, just try not to be confrontational, maybe that'll show that I'm not this person that, he's painting me out to be. Because too, but then it hit me like, girl, these people are not the judge and they are not the jury. So why do you care about what they think? Right? Why do you care about what random people who aren't contributing to your life, who aren't paying bills for you, who aren't checking up on you or helping you or trying to see what's going on with you and Taylor, and if y'all need help with anything, and care about what they think? That's crazy. I also don't want to come out and tell my story, because like, telling my story is going to expose so many things, not just within myself and him, but other people in my family and other people in his family. And it's just like, people have worked hard to become something else, like, people have worked hard to change and develop. Yeah, that has been a journey, and I think it's been one of the main reasons. Not the only reason, because I do also have a fear of being seen and the fear of people judgment because of everything that's happened in my life up to this point. And I haven't always made the best decisions, and I'm not about to sit up here and lie and act like I'm the most innocent person in the world, because I'm not. But at this point in my life, I'm just ready to get out of my own way. I'm ready to stop dimming my own light. I kept blaming everyone else, like, oh, well, they're the reason I'm this way, and they treated me like this. So, but it's just like, girl, you almost 30. Oh my God. So it's just like, girl, it's time to move on and live your best life. And honestly, when I was putting myself out there, I was getting the most and the best opportunities, and I had only just begun. So I could only imagine where I would be at if I kept going, or where I can go if I start and just keep going now. So I'm making this post to say I'm about to start posting again officially. And yeah, I'm gonna be spilling my business and my tea, and I don't care anymore. Right? I don't care anymore. I don't. Because I'm ready to be great. I am. And I'm ready to stop letting myself get in the way. That's it.